Security Finance has been issuing personal loans to people for 60 years, so they've been around a while. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you should borrow from them. I'm going to walk you through how their personal loans work so you can decide if you want to do business with them. Security Finance offers smaller loans to people who might struggle to get approved by traditional lenders. The loan amounts that they offer depend on the state in which you live. They only serve people in these 11 states. And as you can see, their loan amounts range from a few $100s to $2,500. Their policies shift state by state. What I am presenting is a general expectation of how the program works. If you apply, you will want to look over the loan agreement carefully to make sure you understand how things could be different in your state. While you can start an application online, you can only finish the application in one of their branch offices. Your loan will be tied to that branch office. If you have questions or concerns, you will need to contact them. Many people even go to their branch office to make monthly payments. However, you can also make your payment using their mobile app. When you apply, they will want the following information: your current residence. They might also want a previous residence, your employment history, your current sources of income, your social security number, and a list of your monthly expenses. As part of the application process, they will pull your credit from the credit bureaus to assess your recent payment history. They will also have you complete a monthly budget to ensure that you can make your payments. Security Finance personal loans are expensive forms of credit, and the total cost can be a little confusing. Their APRs max out at 124.48%. But the interest rate is not the only thing that you have to consider. They will charge you a handful of fees when you apply. For instance, you might incur an acquisition fee of 10% of the borrowed amount. You could also see a closing fee that could be around another 5%. Many of their loans will have an account handling fee of $180 on top of all of that. These fees will be rolled up into the amount that you owe them. So if you borrowed $592, you might see a $59.21 acquisition fee, a $23.68 closing fee, and a $180 account handling fee. So even though you only received $592, your loan note will be for $855. It is very possible that your interest rate will then be accrued against that total loan note amount, not just what you borrowed. There is one more way that a loan from Security Finance could be more expensive than you expect. In some states, they may attempt to sell you credit insurance. There are different forms of credit insurance. One covers your payment in case you lose your job. Another common one pays off your loan in the event of your death. I am generally pretty skeptical about the value of credit insurance. I rarely see that it is worth the money that they charge. I'd love to hear from people out there if you've ever used credit insurance. Are you glad you bought it? Leave a comment below and tell us about it. If you are late on a payment, Security Finance will also charge you a late fee. This fee will be based on what is allowable by state law. Some states permit fairly high late fees, so keep an eye on what yours would be. Security Finance personal loans are expensive forms of credit. You should only borrow from them in dire emergencies. Take the smallest amount you can and pay off the loan as early as you can. If you are considering using them, you should definitely shop around. If you have damaged credit, it might be difficult to find someone who will approve you, so it's important to check all of the other possibilities. At the Yukon Project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you go to our lending marketplace page, you can select any one of our featured lenders. When you apply, we will check your rate with up to 40 other lenders. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of your approved offers so you can pick the loan that's best for you. If you've ever used Security Finance before, leave a comment below and tell us about the experience. And make sure to include the state that you live in so others can see how their policies might affect them. It could really help someone decide whether Security Finance would be a good option for them. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.